Do you choose today or do you choose tomorrow? Hey, it's Lenny Wennerstrom, and I am here to help you find your purpose. And one of the tools I use is Dr. Shad Helmstedter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. And I love the passages, and I really love the passage for today with day 317, 49 days left in 2024. We are rolling down the year and 86.61% complete with 2024. So November 12th, this passage is for November 12th. Here it is. I can wait for some other time, or I can find my purpose now. I can live a life without true direction, or I can choose now to give value to every moment I live. How often have you said in your life, or you've heard someone say, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll start exercising tomorrow. I'll start my diet tomorrow. I'll start working on my goals at the beginning of the year. I'll start doing something, but always tomorrow, in the future. And what happens when you do that? We'll talk about scientifically what happens, and then we'll talk about just your self-esteem and self-talk. One, you don't believe in yourself, so you don't do it. You say, I'm going to do this, but then you never do, because it was very general, and you weren't asking your brain to help you, and you weren't very serious. At one moment, it's like, I'll do it tomorrow, but you still put it off for tomorrow, what you could have done today and gotten it done and got started. And sometimes people actually do. They set a goal and they'll start the next day or at some point. But how often does that happen that you actually write it down? So scientifically, let's talk about what happens when you say, generally, I'll start tomorrow. Well, your brain is recording constantly. Neuroplasticity, that brain, your beautiful, magnificent, incredibly powerful brain is recording. And until you repeat what is going in or what is repeated, it just records over and keeps recording. It does not take action. And the brain requires very specific action steps for it to do. It needs to know specifics in order for it to help you. And because it's like a computer program. If you just say generally, oh, I'll start working out tomorrow, this computer is okay, it has nothing to work on. There's no program that you have set for it to say, on this day I start doing this, and this is how you calculate it, and then you look at all the things I've done up until that time, just like a spreadsheet of your finances or the things that you need to get done, or your budget, or any of that. Very, very specific. If you say, oh, I'll do that, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll start next week, the brain's like, great. It's very, very objective, and it doesn't judge or any of that. It just goes on to the specifics, what it needs to do, what it has been told to do, the programs that have been just repeated over and over. Those are the strongest programs, and that is exactly what it's going to do. That's how it's going to help you. So if you say, I can wait for some other time, rather than finding your purpose, because I'm here to help you find your purpose on this channel. Very importante. We've been doing this all year long, and we are now 49 days left in 2024. So if you haven't found your purpose, it really is something I would highly encourage you to start looking, because your purpose gives you meaning in your life, and it gives you direction, of the direction that you're going to go and what it is that you want to do. It's not generalities. It's not at all general. It's very specific. It's what are you going to do? When are you going to get there? How are you going to do it? And you're telling your brain so that your brain can help you to do that. It is a computer, if you want to see it that way. And a computer needs programs. You can put into your computer false lies, anything. You can put anything in there. It doesn't care. It absolutely, it's not like, wow, that was a whopper there, whether it be a political speech or anything like that. It does not care. It absolutely does not care. It's going to carry out the programs, and the programs that are the strongest, the ones that are very specific, and the ones that say, if this, then that, and carry that through. So this is why the brain works like a computer, and you need that specificity, the specifics, in order to move yourself forward so that the brain knows how to support you. So that is when you say, I can wait for some other time. I'm going to read this again and just think about it. I can wait for some other time, or I can find my purpose now, right now. I can start right now to look for it and pinpoint it and see what is it how do I serve? Who do I serve? What brings me immense happiness? And the rest is I can live a life without true direction. A life without true direction is a life without purpose, because purpose gives you life. Purpose gives you direction. Or I can choose now to give value to every moment I live by finding your purpose. Let's turn this around real quick for your higher self. You can wait for some other time, or you can find your purpose now. You can live a life without true direction, or you can choose now to give value to every moment you live. I hope that's helpful for you. I love you so very, very much. Oh, I believe in you. You can do this. You can find your purpose. You can do, be, have, create, change absolutely anything in your life. Your power comes from within. You are the power. You are the power. So plug in to the divinity that you are. I love you so very, very much. As always, shining my light to brighten yours. I believe in you. See you tomorrow. Ciao.